Hello everybody, welcome back to the league here in Superstar mode of Madden NFL 24. Tried to finish this up the other day. Well, tried to get through at least like another part of it the other day, but was not able to because the server disconnected and now we have to replay the game against the Dallas Cowboys, which is not fun. We have +7 catching, +3 strength, +2 catch in traffic. So go ahead and jump into this game. It is a Thanksgiving Day contest. So we'll jump in and do that. While that loads, let me pull up yesterday's, or the other day's, I should say, the other day's file. You can kind of see where we are looking at, or what we are looking at as far as yards and completions and all that sort of stuff. Because we were crushing it. Like, when I say that, like, the title of the video was, like, crushed at the top, we were playing so well. Both the team and us as an individual. We were 5.5 minutes away from being done with the game, tied at 24, before the server just disconnected from the server. It did the same thing that it did the other time that it failed. It's right as I got on the field. So we had 11 receptions for 212 yards and a touchdown. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do there. We'll hold that thumbnail, or that spot, just in case. This is youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean, and I play video games basically every day right here on the channel. Sometimes I taste food and do other things like that. And I've been enjoying the Madden 24 Superstar mode or whatever. Typically, they've been going up on Sunday. I know the other one went up on... typically, they've been going up on Monday. I know the other one went up on a Sunday. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can get through today. Try to avoid the penalties. We had such a good drive the first time around. Like to see that continue, but we'll see what happens. Game is free for another 4 hours, so should be able to pick up. Should be able to get through. All I want to do is get through the season and just kind of see. Oh, there we go. That was a. Oh, why'd he step out of bounds? Oh, it was such a good throw. The safety on the backside that went kind of with me.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here we go. Oh, darn. I thought he had more of a lane up the middle. We're not in playoff contention. I don't even know that we could finish with a... We can't even finish with a positive record, I don't think. We're deep into the season. It is not going well. Pick that up. That's a nice spin move. Didn't get credit for it, but I'll take the small reception gain. I do like that end around. It seems to work pretty well. I'm gonna try a little FB dive here. Yeah, I don't know if I finished my thought, but I would like to try and get through the rest of the season and just kind of see what it's like. Maybe like request a trade or something. Just playing. So I played the 10-hour trial, played the free weekend, and I've had to replay like 2 whole games, which sucks. Ooh, 4th and 3. We're going for it. No reason not to, honestly. Yeah, nice spin move. First down. That's good stuff. It's good stuff. If it quits out again, I probably won't be able to have time to finish the rest of it. Or I guess I probably could have just simulated this one and just kind of taken whatever. But yeah, whatever. Oops. Probably shouldn't be really like running into the pile like that because I don't know the illegal, like the block in the back seems a little touchy. There's a run with the left side. I tore my ACL right there. That's the end of the season.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and
There we go. I would have called for the ball, but I saw that linebacker was sitting there in the middle. It's a good, like, oh, that wasn't a touchdown. Oh, whoops.
So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This is 3rd and goal.
Brissett missed him. I did not get a good jump off the line there. Ah, that's frustrating. It's frustrating. Football's back, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the games that you watched today. Pretty garbage Cincinnati game. Like, kind of unbelievable that they were that bad.
And force the 4th down.
The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2.
15 receiving yards seems reasonable. Good job by the defense as we enter quarter number 2 to hold them out of the end zone and away from a scoring opportunity.
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you plan on
I think I'm going to alter the...
watching you, it's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth because it tastes you.
Originally, I was going to do, like, big old chunks of games. I think I'm going to do 3 in this one and then 3 in the season 1 finale.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion.
See if that linebacker on the left side goes in.
Really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
I don't love that throw, but it's a nice catch. It's into triple coverage, which isn't great. This game should be 7-7.
Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out.
Pretty wild looking catch there. Even for Madden, that looks a little.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. Quick hitter here, it's
Good, good little turn to get upfield. 9 yards, that'll work.
9 yards on 1st down.
Significantly less than what we were working with earlier, but that's okay. Don't worry about it.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
There we go, block win. That's Sprugum for the touchdown. Let's go.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
That's good. That's a positive right there.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room.
9 for 11.
Let's go ahead and play better.
Looking pretty good. That's, I mean, that's a good number to throw for.
They've got a chance of coming out with a W.
Can try. Maybe we should probably try to get Robinson in the game a little bit more. I haven't been running the ball a ton. We could try a stretch to that right side.
And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Spring him for a couple.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Oh.
Looking left side,
Gain of, loss of 1 there. Dang. I was just about to call for the ball. It might have given me like a negative that's like, hey, don't call for the ball when you're covered, but I think I was about to become uncovered. And if he puts it out, I might have been able to get to it.
Play action now. Brissett.
Brissett. Oh, he took a sack. Oh, that sucks. He had a couple of guys kind of coming open. Play action was probably a bad call there on my part, though I shouldn't be calling the plays because I'm not the coach. Just did not look good.
The Washington offense set to take over.
Still need 6 touchdowns for my season goal. 2 receiving touchdowns as a game day mission.
Here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Still 7-7. That's a positive. I try and just run against this stuffed box regardless.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
Actually worked out pretty okay. I kind of again took my eyes off of the of where I was going and just kind of looked at where the play was going. Stay on the ground, try and pick up 1 here. We can try and get like a little ship there. Actually, that's not terrible. I'm trying to cut in and get a linebacker, especially if I know it's coming my way.
Charles, for years we've heard the talk. Why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year? Give other teams a shot to host. I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite
Darn.
well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a 3rd game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the 3rd one of the day, and it caps off a great day.
There you go. That's pretty good. Whoop, all right. A little weird there.
23 yards the pickup there.
Working with all kinds of time here. We can take this slow. It's a nice read by the quarterback. I don't say that a lot. Oh, that's my fault. Oh, I should have. If I would have had that block, I would have been in a much better position. Much better position.
Waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit. He tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Brissett now on 2nd down. Throw out wide is incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often miss time.
And not getting off the line very well.
When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown. What a grab. Nice grab, Terry McLaurin. That doesn't sound like a correct name. I don't think that was the name I was looking for.
His 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. Trying to play the team game at the moment.
The Washington offense set
At
to take
105. Let's see what we can do here. We don't need like a ton.
More than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that.
We maybe try a little.
The fallback is to get 3, but in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Put a guy on his ass. Didn't really work the way I wanted it to. Probably should have gone.
Now the offense moving quickly to the line.
Take a timeout. Take a timeout. Timeout.
Second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds.
They really want TE wheel.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback
I don't know that was run with intelligence. You'd like to see them. It's weird to see a game that has better AI from like 20 years ago.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Right. What's that TE wheel again? We're going to go gun verticals. Not even just because I'm the primary, but just because I don't. Nothing with play action is good. There we go. Wide open. Wide open. That's a touch. Let's go. A nice throw from Brissett. I don't say that very often. I also don't say that he made a good decision very often. Typically, I'm yelling at him because he's a fucking terrible quarterback. But the scoreboard was, even though it was a replay, the scoreboard didn't reset to where it should have been. $70 game, by the way.
Changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do.
So here is Washington now to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
We have like 180 yards fewer.
To the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here.
Okay.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
It's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a
It's just tricky. It's tricky when like I can't see what the quarterback's doing.
points further behind, so well done.
I don't know if is he rolling right? Is he rolling left? Should I like how do I continue that sort of route?
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Robinson up the middle.
There we go. Good little bit on the ground here.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a
Just keep it on the ground. Second down and 2.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 2. Again, it's Robinson.
There we go. Off that right side.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 41 yards rushing.
300 total yards. Wow.
Carry of the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice.
There you go, right up the middle.
Yeah,
Nice run, Robinson.
to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Just keep it going.
Done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
No. Okay, all right. Whew, he bounced that to the right side, and I thought that, well, maybe not.
So he had the nice run to get him down there.
All right.
Stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Okay. Just keep it rolling. And we can keep it rolling. Oh, McLaren has an X factor ready.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss result.
Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end
Fuck
zone.
off, man. I mean, seriously. Fuck that shit.
So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this.
It's not a Commander's game unless Jacoby Brissett throws a stupid-ass interception.
Down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
He almost threw another interception. He almost threw another one.
That'll bring up second down.
It looked like they had something there, but
I didn't even think it was coming my way. I didn't run the route super well. Definitely a timing thing.
Robinson on a give right side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
I have no idea where he went. I think he rolled to the right, but I'm not super sure.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The Washington offense back out there. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. On play action, Brissett. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
There we go. Nice little first down there.
Slip across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by
Put
a
the
few
team on my
inches.
back.
That'll be a first down. Now Brissett. To the right side and into the hands of the tight end Granson. Down the right sideline. Touchdown.
That's a really nice catch.
Kylan Granson, 62 yards. And the Commanders strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch.
Didn't think it was going to be that house call.
Really
That is
special
correct.
by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL,
Okay, so they tie it up. What's happening? Go with a zone weak.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down.
Trying to get at least a piece of it there on the second level to help spring him loose.
It's a first down.
it's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
Oh, it stays up. To the sideline and incomplete.
Yeah, very smart play right there. Pocket collapsing around him. Love the way he moved around a little bit and avoided the sack.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Brissett.
Turn up field. Give me the first down. Give me the first down. We're averaging 10 yards a catch.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a
Do we
first
try to
down.
just kind of milk some clock here? Halfway through the 4th quarter.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
Whoa. What on earth was that? I got a block win and he zipped forward 40 yards? What?
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one too far
I
in front.
don't-
He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Probably should have switched to
Keyed in on him since that
try and
last
sprint it
completion
there.
was away. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On 3rd down, Brissett. And the throw there going to be
I hate that. I like the play design on that, except for the motion. The motion's so annoying because it just drags another defender into the area. It's not helpful. It's supposed to it's probably supposed to confuse or cause confusion there to be like, oh, who am I supposed to have? But it doesn't matter. And it's harder to run that route combination when the quarterback basically just hits the third step in his drop and goes like, I'm ripping it.
A first down throw for Brissett. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Oh, incomplete. Interesting.
Every blade of grass that allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10. Brissett. A short one there, caught by Granson.
4-yard gain.
Closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Brissett.
Fuck. This game really giving this game to us, huh? Gotta switch to RT and try and sprint under that. I've been trying not to use it, but it's thrown off how. It's a bad throw.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put out one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
He's got McLaurin, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Good anticipation there. Go ahead and make sure that we're still running the clock down.
Here's Brissett. And he will find his man Samuel. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here.
I actually kind of ran a pick play there. Not intentionally. I was trying to just run my route, but I kind of got the defenders stacked up on me and sprung him loose down the sideline. So the Madden servers have cost me like 170 yards and a touchdown because it apparently needs to be connected to the server to play in offline mode. And it lost connection with the EA servers, not with the Xbox servers. So that's fun. I understand this is probably, of course.
The Washington offense.
Are you kidding me? What is happening?
Brissett to throw on first. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
A little bit of a cutback lane.
They work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Play action's probably a bad call, so we'll go with this dig route. If it would be worth kind of just
to throw. Brissett work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete, and he's going to have a Commander's first down.
What I was thinking is that maybe I cut it short a little bit and just like get to the line to gain and then cut in.
Over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group More than capable of torching a secondary any week is evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
Get out.
And he's got this one across midfield.
Good job. Nice job by Gibson to break that tackle.
5 yards is the tally.
Looks like he's patting him on the head. I'm sure he's not.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Ooh, they did not give him forward progress, which looked a little closer to the first down marker, but that's all right. See if we can set up for a run. Looks like it's green on that right side.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
There you go. Go back to the middle a little bit. Give us 1st and 10.
Down at the 41. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Not sure why the arrow thinks. It looks like it has Dallas. The score bug looks like it's saying that Dallas has the ball, but clearly we do. Hello, idiot game. There's a sack. 2nd down and 24.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play.
There are 3 dudes in the backfield. 3 dudes in the backfield. And the offensive line's just like, who are we blocking?
Brissett sets to throw it.
He got hit again. And he threw it out of bounds. Fucking fantastic. God damn it. Man, two pretty fucking terrible sacks there, you idiot. Alright, and that does it. We lose because for some inexplicable reason, the Dallas Cowboys could not score and left it locked so that we would have a chance to win the game. And then we scored a touchdown and they're like, oh, okay, now they can score again. That is some trash-ass logic and bullshit. And then, of course, he takes 2 fucking awful sacks. God, I hate playing for the Washington Commanders. Oh, is that it? Is that literally it? It's just a... Ooh. All right, brand focus. Yeah, sure, why not? On-field drills. Run this. I probably should make sure that if I, well, I mean, I didn't really have a choice last time, but before, if I end this one before that was awful. If I end this before the, like, Jesus. Great. It was perfect fucking accuracy. Ooh, they're not going to give me that catch in the zone. Gross. Fine. That's fine. I'll take the silver. Free time. What's good, Cap? Listen, I've been seeing what you've been doing out in the community, and since you've been out there, it sounds to me like a lot of cheers are getting even louder. I see you. All us Commanders fans do too. Cool. Just following the example so many other leaders set. Bonus workout. We'll go a little deep route running. Extra recovery. All right, who's in? Do we make it? Playoffs ended today. That's what it would look like. Green Bay would be the 4 seed. New York is the team that you cannot see. They would be the 5 seed. Yeah. We're not there. We're not in the playoff picture, folks. All right. Game day against the Dolphins. Ooh, boy. That's an ugly matchup right there, huh? Was it 2-9 versus 2-10?
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And front and center is Jacoby Brissett. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking
Is
first
he
in
really?
passing yards.
He has
It's the Commanders
26
and the Dolphins,
interceptions?
and it's all up next on EA Sports.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
Is it actually still called FedEx Field?
Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game in these types of situations?
Jeez Louise, defense. Oh my goodness.
And all eyes on this man. Their star wideout.
Wow, that was a long drive.
This week because of that stat line he had a week ago.
Yeah, it was absolutely unreal, wasn't it? You're talking about 4 touchdown catches in one game. How often does that come around? How often do we get a chance to watch it and broadcast it? I mean, I hope you had him on your fantasy team last week.
I did not, but if you did, we were sitting pretty. This will be stopped about 2 yards.
Small reception gain. 68 yards on 6 receptions last week. Lost out on that TD. I mean, we had
6 catches, 68 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, they stretched, dreamed.
come on. Come on.
Against the pass.
11 receptions, 212, and a touchdown. That's what we were working with.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Robinson. Well, they needed 2. They could only get
God,
one.
I guess I probably should have taken more into account the fact that it was third down. I mean, it felt like it was a manageable thing. I don't know. Is it the offensive line that's bad?
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Now Washington
Man,
will retake the field for drive number 2 in the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
All right, here we go. 2 for 3, 22 yards. 23 total yards. Gross.
It actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Now left side of the swing pass.
Left side, okay. No problem.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's
Perfect accuracy, but out of reach. How does that work?
But there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here's Brissett. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him. Just
I didn't realize it's the 2nd time I've not realized it's 3rd down, and it's very frustrating. What is happening?
Offense going back to work. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not.
We are almost already at halftime. This first half has been so bad.
Do a little bit of a reset for this team, but it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing. Brissett. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with
At least a first down there.
He'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
Gotta get some points here. We do get the ball first in the 2nd half, so if we can kind of... Even a field goal is helpful here.
And this is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand.
They shouldn't. They should not be happy about what they've seen. This is garbage.
A 2nd down throw for Brissett.
Oh my fucking
Dolphins get
god.
there this time, and they bring him down.
Another goddamn sack.
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Brissett. And this one is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plans.
Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half.
That time I just didn't even see the thing.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast.
I mean, good God. Good fucking God.
The Washington offense
Just
ready to go to begin the 3rd quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the 2nd half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 4. They're going to look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be
that checks out.
I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting to 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third.
I tried to give you an easy throw and you couldn't even fucking do that. Get out of here with this bullshit. Fuck.
Brissett now on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now back to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
No idea.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
I don't see what he's doing, you know? Like
a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to.
Where's that throw? What route do you think I am running?
But a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Gibson. And he gets
You got there. Let's go. Let's go. Now it's 11 and 1.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
I don't know how I dropped
that.
that.
Hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still
Go with a little something, a little
cross.
cross. There we go.
This offense in
Shallow cross.
Need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Brissett.
Sack. Yep, that checks out. All of that makes sense. God damn it. Offensive line is terrible. What are you doing? Gross.
Washington ready to try again on offense.
Maybe a little touch jet pass can help here. On the end for a couple of blocks.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Go.
And not much
Absolutely
to speak of.
nothing doing right there.
Gain up to the 26.
Now they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Brissett.
That's an interception. Yep.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oop, missed the Missed the tackle by a lot. You could see where he wanted to go with the ball. You could see exactly why he shouldn't have gone there with that ball.
He overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he.
And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively.
Just run a little inside zone, I guess. I don't know. Don't really know what the best plan of attack here is for.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
Pretty frustrating.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Brissett. Just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4.
God, I hate him as a quarterback. Fuck, he is terrible.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Oh, this stupid fucking motion.
A first down throw for Brissett. That's going to be caught by
He just doesn't want to push the ball down the field at all.
Gets it to the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
That checks out. He threw to the guy who was clearly very well covered and then threw it the other fucking way. You moron.
Granson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Brissett from the gun on 3rd. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker, and they will take over.
All he had to do was wait like another 10th of a second. I would have gotten out of my break and had a step to be able to make a fucking completion to be able to keep this drive alive.
Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there.
How about the Miami Dolphins, by the way, 2-9? What?
Here we go on the next drive for Washington. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The utter domination here just continues.
You
This
have
defense, I don't know what more
got
we
to
can
be
say all
fucking
about
kidding me.
performance.
Well, it certainly feels
He
in this
undercut
game,
that route
maybe they're
so
facing a
nicely.
Canadian defense.
Why are you picking on
It feels
Jalen
like there's an
Ramsey?
extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as
God.
you can hope for in the National Football League.
34 to nothing.
While you forced turnovers, you didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And Brandon, I just have to ask
Man,
you,
I can't even get the one
stuff that we
fucking
saw
server
happen today,
problem.
those are statistics.
300 yards after catch. Player grade. Position. Ayo. Superstar path. I don't understand why that isn't going up, but whatever. Hopefully it doesn't affect anything. Initial skill rating. Preview upgrades by scrolling. Oh. Increased chance to win jump balls. Eh. Oh, that's right. Well, you know what? I won't use that. Maybe I'll use the get another skill point, and then I'll put the. Ooh. 2 and 11, huh? I will say that Cowboys loss kind of garbage. So then you just do this. I just forgot to hit the A button. Ooh. Oh, they gave me the... Oh, shoot. I just now earned a bronze. Whatever. Did do a good job of running them toward hot spots. It's fine. Bonus workouts. Can go with a little agility. Sounds good. No spare time? Huh. Complete. Brand focus. Send a shout out to fans and supporters. Absolutely. Do that. Support you all. Thanks for all your support. While we get our ass kicked each and every week because we have a terrible fucking quarterback. 5 strength. Wide open. Oh, let's do a media, or a meet and greet. Free time. Oh, I can just do a prank war? Alright. I feel like the NFL would send me a fine if I did that. Everything looks the same. Maybe the Bengals be in a different spot. Or maybe it's the Broncos. $88 catches, 1,117 yards. Not bad. 2 and 11. I mean, not even close. The other 3 teams in the division, they all have winning records. Points per game, 28th. Passing yards per game, 3rd. Rush yards, 32nd. And the defense is just awful. I mean, just they couldn't stop a cold. You went up against one of the best. Showdown with Aaron Donald, real to game record. Okay. I mean, I'm not going up against him at all, but drop 2 or fewer passes. Okay. Brand focus. Important appearance. Sure. On-field drills. 3 catch in traffic. What if you simulate it? What do they just... Oh, they just give you a bronze? That kind of sucks. Free time. You know, I love live streaming. Bonus workout. Truck training. Hell yeah. Even Madden's glitchy in the game in Madden. That's wild. Playoff picture? Still the same? No. Kansas City and the Jets. New York is in the same spot in the 5 spot, but it looks like the Bucks and the Packers have flipped. Bengals move to the 1. Interesting. All right, here we go. LA. Third and probably the final game that we'll take a look at here, barring any sort of issue with the...
It's week 15 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp.
He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Rams and the Commanders, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Hey, there's me. There he is. There he is over there. Check out that guy.
Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today on to week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store. As it'll be the Washington
Stafford coming out. What basically is an away stadium for the LA teams, because people in LA, I don't think, really care about football. But they made sure to tear 2 teams away from cities that loved them so that they could boost their value, I guess.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they come in off the extended break.
We come off an extended break and we're about to get our asses kicked. Okay. Game day mission, 2 or fewer passes. Receiving touchdowns. We're looking for that 5th receiving touchdown. We're still looking for number 4. There are 6 more on the season.
Catches in one game. How often does that come around? How often do we get a chance to watch it and broadcast it? I mean, I hope you had him on your fantasy team last week.
I did not, but if he did...
Oh, somehow I got a block win. Again, looking not at myself, but at the where the ball went. Maybe try to get the running game going here a little bit. A little bit of a cutback lane there. All right, that'll work. That'll work. 1st and 10.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You talk about this Rams defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely...
It was left. I don't know. I didn't know where he was going. I saw it on the right. He was rolling to the left. I saw it on my left. I saw them. Wish I could have helped him a little bit more. I was actually trying to turn back around to try and help him out.
He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
We have a penalty flag down and a deflected pass on the back end. Holding. Oh wow, they're gonna call it roughing the passer on Quentin Jammers.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go
I think that might technically qualify as a crackback block. Dolphins on a multi-game win streak, beating the Jets.
Before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Okay, there you go, Brissett. 3 for 4 for 16 yards. It's almost like when I'm playing MLB The Show. It's like you gotta get going real early.
Picks up the 1st. Here's Brissett. Short throw here to tight end Bates. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect.
I definitely don't want to run a play-action pass there.
Execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go.
Yeah, what a surprise. Aaron Donald's in the fucking backfield. God damn it.
Flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game. We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it.
Good anticipation.
Defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
I feel like I should just run a bunch of short throws because that seems to be what he likes the most.
Brissett.
Okay. All right, then.
Falls incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On third down, Brissett. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. And that sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit. So they...
What a surprise. He took a sack.
The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were...
Oh, just missed. That was a good...
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking...
I mean, I kind of I like the throw to that side, but... Video game, are you doing okay? You seem like you're running a little rough here.
You step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you
Fuck.
forward, and maybe you get...
Well, there it is. It's an illegal block in the back.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Don't make the bad play worse. It's a dumb mistake. I shouldn't have gone for it. The play ran to the right side.
Second down, Brissett. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
I'm going to get a...
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Oh, my God.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
That's why it's so dangerous to just watch the play. I just kind of ran into him. Wasn't even trying to block or anything.
To throw, throwing middle, and it's complete.
Didn't
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's
all right, not exactly what I was looking for. I thought that was going to be a catch and run push, but it's a little bit more of a dive situation.
Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Brissett sets to throw it.
There we go. There's a secured catch. It's a nice grab right there.
First down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brissett.
He's going to get sacked. Yep, there it is. Because it's not enough that you get sacked, Brissett. It's that you drop back 45 fucking yards and get knocked down. Come on, man.
Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks
downfield.
Is that not a screen pass for me?
And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I was trying to like work backwards. I thought that was for me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. A 12-yard sack. I know I had 2 penalties on the last drive.
And they rallied and made the tackle.
The Commanders preparing for their next possession. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league.
Quarterback. You got to get a different quarterback. Holy shit, man. The most frustrating thing is actually starting to be how poorly this game is running. It feels like it is on the verge of crashing.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brissett. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Bates. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
Well, here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. On 2nd down,
There you go. Get upfield.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards there at a Washington first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down.
Let's just keep it going. Keep it going on the ground here.
That you're supposed to get the football.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
We go. We sprung that one loose. Let's go.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds
Shoot,
right there.
I thought he had that.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Before a running back, that kind of encompasses everything right there. Terrific run, but he almost gets it to the end zone. Remember, almost.
It's best case scenario for us, Aaron Donald just on the ground. He'll find a way to get a tackle, even though he's like, even though he's flat on his stomach, like he'll figure out a way to get involved. Okay, that's a good drive right there.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing.
It'll be interesting to see if I even amass 212 total yards over these last couple of games.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a
still
drive
stuck at
if they
4
can and get in the end zone. Could potentially
4
tie this
touchdowns.
game up. Brissett on 1st down.
Oh my God, dude. Oh.
Yet again, that's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something different.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
This time they stay on the ground.
Oh, why'd you break it back inside? You gotta break it outside around me. Oh, come on, man.
And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Rams going to go ahead and use the... Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the 3rd quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Brissett's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, particularly running away from someone.
Or at least improving our player rating by knocking people over in a consistent manner.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college...
Oh, no. At least get a tackle, so... he throws it too soon again.
This is a manageable deficit, guys. But let's go ahead and start cutting it down.
Dude, right there.
An interception happened, so a two-possession game might become three. So as we get going here in the second half.
The Washington offense set to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back. Brissett to throw on first. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely.
There you go. It's a nice run right there.
This is going to be a Commander's first.
You know what? I think I'm going to change my plan. I think I'm going to finish out this season, and we'll call this the end of season 1.
I like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in
Oh, you're pulling me off the field? Okay. I think that bit could be a little bit, or a lot cleaner if I don't know if we've talked about it before. Probably have.
Brissett. Quick throw here, that's complete. Yeah, that's good.
I needed to stop there and grab the ball. It shouldn't have to go through that whole thing about like the XP and the goals or whatever. It should just like pull you off the field or let you watch it. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, what a surprise. Because like this is just kind of like too much. I don't have to see it. We come back out. I mean, we're looking good for our game day goal, which is great. It's just our season goal looks like trash.
Second down on a run by Robinson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
See, like this. Like if they want to play off the, like just let it play like this.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
I needed to be more attentive to what the down and distance was.
Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense.
I think instead of showing that like that little cinematic thing of you running out, they should just put the daily goals and the season goals, like whatever you're working with, on this screen right here. I think that would be a lot more helpful. Because I don't need to see that every single time unless there's like actually something cool happening. Which there isn't. It's just like your character running on the field. But it could cut down just a little bit of time over the course of like an entire game or an entire season would kind of probably help with the flow a little bit.
And he will find his man Samuel and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. Brissett now.
And he's going to get some.
And the Rams got it. They bring it down. Aaron Donald. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
4 fucking sacks this afternoon.
After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
That's an interception, isn't it?
This is intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I mean, do I even want to suffer through 3 more games of this fucking terrible team?
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
You could put it... Okay, yeah, and they do it right there, which is interesting. Just put the other 2 up there. Oh, they got rid of it. And you could put, like, new for, like... Or, like...
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I don't know why I keep falling down.
And that'll make it 2nd down.
I think the most boring thing about this has been how lopsided all the games have been. Well, not all of the games, but most of the games. Like this team feels like it feels like they imported a college team into this, and we're like, yeah, we'll see what happens.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Brissett. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives them
It's kind of surprising that I'm
3-score game here.
among the league
You could
leaders
probably
in.
rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push
Oh
things
my
downfield.
God, are you serious?
A loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Brissett. His throw incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Oh, not this.
Now Brissett. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not
Every time I forget to look and see if it's that.
First down and then some. Give him 29
See if it's that play that has the motion on it. I should probably understand it. I understand it now, but I don't. Choose not to.
Robinson up the middle, and that one blown up quickly.
Yeah, that all checks out. All of that makes sense, huh? Goddamn Aaron Donald. Fuck, you're good. You're so good.
Loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and... Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Oh, it's intercepted.
I'm going to be honest, I don't know what happened there. I might have accidentally clicked a button or something.
12-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the
Not sure what happened there.
Because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Jacoby Brissett does not like throwing more than 5 yards downfield.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. of the gun, Brissett. Checks this one down to Robinson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kaiser White.
It was into double fucking coverage. It was right in front of your fucking face. Good God, really? There's 4 dudes in that spot.
After that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow?
The Washington offense set to take over again.
I don't even care about the fucking yard stuff. Play action pass is a really bad call here. Get audible out of something else. At least eliminate the play action aspect of it.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Season ranked 26 today. They have 4 turnovers or takeaways.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Brissett. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. 3rd and 4. Here's Brissett. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the
What the fuck?
That's been a blowout. It's been continuing.
What are you doing? How did you manage to throw that in between 2 receivers?
Brissett to throw for it on 4th. Staying on his feet. That is caught.
There we
He'll
go.
get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh.
But that's going to wind up
Ooh.
At this point in the game, they've got
Where was that throw?
try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
This whole season's been a lost cause. We have won 2 games.
They'll throw again. Brissett. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Brissett sets to throw it. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in.
Oh my God, are you serious? I hit X.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass.
There we go.
It's almost a win for you.
At least make up for it a little bit.
I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20.
Aaron Donald has 5 sacks.
Aaron Donald. My goodness.
What happened? What happened there?
Really
We can't even look at the play.
an incredible performance. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Brissett. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late,
I thought I had a better.
the offense wants to score some points.
I thought I was free.
Earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds.
27 to 49, huh? 4 interceptions.
So they convert.
And I have been just absolutely silenced.
So the LA Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the
31 to
second half
10.
shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that
Gross.
just got vanquished. They did score in the second
You know what? Maybe I'll change my plan of changing my plan. Good lord.
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
What a fucking embarrassment. It goes back to the thing of like, why the hell am I calling the plays? Oh, okay. So I just haven't done anything to get superstar points. Interesting. Okay. All right. What do we got? We have week 16, 17, and 18 here. Are we in the playoffs? You think we're in the playoffs? Man. 1 skill point, but I think we're going to hold on to that so we can use 2 to upgrade 1. Schedule. Team schedule. Jets, 49ers, and Cowboys. Yeah, let's. You know what? Screw it. Let's just keep going. Let's finish this off, and then let's see. Get back into Sea of Stars sometime next week. I threw myself off by. I woke up kind of later than I thought I would today. Feeling love. And so I didn't quite get the jump on things that I thought I was going to. Yeah. So I thought I was going to be able to. 12,000 points on that. Kind of get an earlier start on things this morning, but I also went to the Cougars game yesterday, and I underestimated how much time it would take to get to and from like that whole shebang. I thought we'd be home at like 10 10:30 maybe. We didn't get home till midnight. So I was going to record, but then I didn't. God damn it. So Sea of Stars, maybe Sea of Stars. Maybe some Sea of Stars on Wednesday. I'm gonna fucking scream. Wednesday? Maybe we'll just get back to it next week. It's a great game. But then, like, Friday night, I was like, I don't know if I really want to play that, you know? All amped about football. Ugh. Free time. The menus are so bad. Giants still in that 5 spot. Looks like the NFC. It looks like everything's about the same here. And it's cool that you can do that. It's cool that you can look at. Oop! I didn't mean to look at that. Just wanted to scroll all the way down. There we go. We're gonna go visit Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. If you live in Green Bay, be sure to go check out that place that's offering free drinks if the Packers lose. Or Wisconsin, I think.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up next is the Commanders. Burner at wide receiver. There's been no shortage of work for him, sitting second in the league in catches. It's the Commanders and the Jets, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
Madden NFL 24.
That's an afternoon.
Can you request a trade every season? Like, when can you request a trade?
We are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. It is week 16.
Need 5 receptions for 100 receptions on the season. That's a number I would like to hit.
Taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. And
There he is. There's
time out,
not
so
that
they'll
guy.
look to make amends here.
I feel like he's a guy that wouldn't wear a beanie.
Is to be at home.
My guess is that he would just be out there. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I look at that. I look at that guy as a man who goes, no. The equipment person comes up and he's like, would you like to keep your head warm? And he's like, no, no thank you. Now Mike Vrabel, I've seen wear a beanie.
He delivers, and it's as simple as that. That's what you have to do. Don't overthink it. Don't go away from a guy because he's caught a lot of passes and the defense, they're going to shift to him. When he's hot, keep feeding him.
2-yard gain. I don't know. Do we need to try and get Robinson Jr. more involved? It's difficult when the defensive front contains
11 carries, 58 yards
Aaron friggin' Donald.
Last week, he really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him.
Oh, that defender really drove on that ball.
He receives this week. He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
On third down, Brissett. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And part of why they came to this week
I overran where it was going. I didn't call for the ball. It did come to me. I probably should have put up a little bit more of a fight there, but
Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
yeah, that
Now,
one's.
remember the last time out they threw the interception that led to the touchdown. So now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit,
hell yeah.
lets the offense regain
Flop on top of them.
confidence in their game plan.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Brissett. Quick hit.
Ooh, they're going to give me the first down. Okay.
A gain of 5,
All right.
good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Commanders.
Brissett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
There we go. 20-yard reception right there.
Gets into enemy territory.
2 receptions,
Give it back
21
to back
yards.
catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Those are the
Okay,
kinds of
weird.
plays
It gave
right
me a
there to
reception
show
for
you why
20
he's the
yards,
number
even though
3
that was
man
for
in the NFL
16
in
yards.
terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
There we go. Broken tackle. The first down action.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that
Okay, well, short throw to the back, I believe.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also,
there you go.
start to creep up, start to pressure
Pretty close to the line to
receivers,
game.
go over the top, take it deep, and now you get
I
some
don't
of
know
those
that a
big shots
field goal is
downfield.
really going to cut it. I know that it's early, but
Gain there on second
I
down.
think this is kind of a game. This is a situation where you want to get 7.
Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On to give.
Try to
Here's
close off that outside part.
And he
Don't get a
picks
block
up
in the back. No
first
block in the
down
back.
yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
When you're dead last in the NFL in third down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about him picking up that one? That was big for them.
From the red zone now, Brissett.
He
End zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Here's Brissett. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And able to break one.
That time I
tackle,
could
but
not even
quickly
see my
brought
could
down.
not even see my
Nice
player.
little gain. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Brissett now.
There we go.
On the field, and he's got a man complete.
I know that's what Brissett likes to throw.
Gonna have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a good hot route on my part.
Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here already.
Why was there no huddle?
A 1st down throw for Brissett. And his throw is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
I did.
Throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That one is slant to McLaurin. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down.
Not really sure how that was a dropped pass.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to
Whatever.
guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he gave
The Washington offense back out there. First down, Brissett. And that is incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
stopping the run. That's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses.
There we go.
Very, very slow.
There we go. That's what we're looking for. Let's slow this down a little bit. We're airing it out too much.
Understand what you have to get done. But finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
He's settling in nicely here in the first quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with his offensive front. They are in concert together. So if you're flipping over to the other side of the line of scrimmage, they've got to be more physical and handle
A little
some
too
of these
close
gaps
there
that
for
have been
the
created.
potential illegal block in the back. But
7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
what am I?
Play action. Brissett.
Because the little play action pass, that works. That works.
That's going to be another
Tried to want to run away from the teeth of the defense. There wasn't a whole lot of coverage out in the flat there.
Nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Play fake, Brissett. And incomplete.
Fuck, I'm so annoyed. Are you fucking serious?
Everything, Nolan. This is one that you don't want to have. That's a second drop right here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say only in the first quarter. Certainly a ship that he wants to right quickly. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a third.
It's a little frustrating how, like, easy it feels to, like, lose a reception when you kind of just bump into somebody. We were doing that. I was doing that.
But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Short of the first down. Come on. I think it would have, like, a little bit too soon. We saw it during the last episode with the zone coverage thing, where just I had like 3 opportunities. There we go. And it just feels like a couple of times my character has had the thing in their hand, they just gets bobbled out.
And in the air once more, it's Brissett. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Yeah, he led me a lot because that's not the fucking route I'm running.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
A second down throw for Brissett. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. This offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Brissett.
Hey, we had that one, huh?
Cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke up.
And the Washington offense going back to work. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
I should not have to push A 3 times to get the ball to snap. Oh, the animations are so long.
They did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35.
At least just do something different. It may not be the biggest gain in the world, but
it's a first down.
first set of downs, that's fine.
Great vision, you know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Nope. I thought about blocking him, but
To about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders in the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. To throw is Brissett. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
at least got the first down there.
First down as he'll be marked down.
Thought I might be able to sit there and do a free zone. I think if he went to me, it's an easier completion. I don't know that we get much more as far as the yardage is concerned. Either way, it's a first down, so that's a positive.
One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
We saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Just getting cheap block wins.
Results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Back to the ground with Gibson.
There we go.
Shedding the tackle. Gives him some room.
Oh, he's free down the sideline. Touchdown. Let's go.
Washington.
Let's go.
Antonio Gibson. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to add on to that lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost down there. All right.
Washington ready.
It's a high-scoring game. We're only in quarter number 2. Probably going to come up short on my touchdown reception goal here. I mean, even if you throw the one extra one on there, we dropped one in the end zone today.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Looking for the
Oh my God.
And he's taken
Got to
down
stop watching the ball and holding up on the left stick.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage
Close out
was.
some
Everyone thought they were doing
It's
something,
running in the
and they were
background.
supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is. and cover him on
24-21.
every play.
5.5 to go, or almost 6 to go in the second quarter. That's kind of wild.
You've
Second
got to
and
be
8.
impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked
Jacoby Brissett, what plays do you think I'm calling over here, man?
Really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown.
Yes! Touchdown!
His 5th
Let's
touchdown now on
go!
the year. As
Let's
his guys are able to
go!
extend their lead.
As a
I didn't
fan,
even
is
do
there
a celebration because I was trying to get my camera out of the way for a
No, it's a thing of
For a
beauty,
thumbnail.
especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
the throw, the catch, and how about the run after?
All
to
right,
get it to
5th
the
receiving
end zone?
touchdown of the season. Up to 116 yards in the game.
And
We have the
Washington gonna
worst
come
defense
back
in the
out here
world,
to take
apparently.
over offensively. Brissett to throw on 1st.
Oh, I thought that was going to be picked. I thought that was going to be picked. So what's interesting is he threw that ball early on that second time he tried to get me, but he threw it early enough to where I could see it.
7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to give it to a manageable
2-minute warning, we're all
They
right.
had incompletion on 1st
We're
down,
all
so
right.
they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Nowhere near the intended receiver.
Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense is
First possession of the second half now for Washington. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating.
He's got a man, complete. Down to the 10, touchdown.
That's another touchdown.
A big play.
2 touchdowns in one game?
Second touchdown
What?
of the
Who is he? And again, he threw that route a little early. It wasn't the route that I was running, but I had time to adjust it. Hell yeah. Let's go. We have, let's see. We need 2 touchdowns in each of the last 2 games to get our season goal, which was probably a little aggressive, I understand, but I also didn't think that we would be in the end zone this inconsistently. I love what we're doing here. I love that he's throwing the ball deep. I love it. Now on this play, I'd like to see you throw it a little short. There you go. There you go. There you go. Let's pick up the first. I like a deep shot on the 2nd and 4. But it's also incredibly frustrating when it's 3rd and 23 and you're like, here's a 4-yard pass. No, that's not helpful.
That was smart play calling right there on 3rd and 4. They didn't need to do too much. Just let their guy get out there and sit down in the zone. And they hit him for the... Oh, he tried
to fit it. I did not call for that ball. And he kind of had a window, but late. Just so late. So late.
And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are...
And that gives the Jets the opportunity to tie this game at 38.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A short one there, caught by Granson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Okay.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Brissett sets to throw it.
Okay, there we go. Little reception there. Over 200 yards.
15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington. Play action now. Brissett.
Oh, did I catch it? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold. Hold on.
And now what's this? They fake the spike.
I didn't drop that pass. Wait, what?
So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often.
Something about clicking the stick is giving me some trouble here. I missed everything there.
Stays on his feet. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. To throw, Brissett.
There we go. I like it. Just push forward. Okay, 1st and goal. That's fine. That's fine. We'll let this run to 4. To quarter number 4. Quarter number 4.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this break.
Christmas already.
The NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, if you're watching this and you like NFL, check back on Tuesdays.
All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get him the lead.
So, random rosters happening.
Come up on 1st and goal. On the bootleg, it's Brissett.
Got the touchdown. Let's go.
Washington. Cole Turner. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders...
Actually gaining some pretty good XP here. As
Look
both
at
teams, we've
Washington
scored
as they come onto the
90
field.
total
Well, they
points.
just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news.
What's defense, you know?
plenty of time in this
90
fourth
points,
quarter
and
to
it's
try to
5
get
minutes
that
into the
lead back.
fourth quarter. Okay, so here he goes. Over that way.
Brissett on first down.
Goes, of course, into double coverage. Defenders draped all over him.
First down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
See what we can do on 2nd and 10 with a little bit of a run play.
Second and 10 from the 25.
Ideally,
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. Here it's 3rd and 2.
get there, get there, get there.
And he
Good
will
stuff.
have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 52 yards
45
rushing
to
for him. He's
45.
run it 11
That is
times.
such a video game ass number.
Of a running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in
Yeah, that
coverage.
checks out.
Nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Well, they took a shot there, trying to get it downfield, 4th quarter tie game.
Tried to get it in one chunk, didn't they? Wanted to get into field goal range, as you noted, but good reactions back deep, forcing the incompletion.
It was out of reach. I switched to RT. I was trying to get there. Oh. Oh, it was. Fuck. I wanted it. I thought I had it. I appreciate that he was able to hold on to the ball.
Commanders offense back onto the field.
At least give me a chance to get to it.
By their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity. They go play action with Brissett.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 31.
Oh my goodness.
The 47-yard line. A gain of 4.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Crash down on this end here.
3rd down, here's Gibson.
There we go.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking in the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And the Commanders' first down.
Here's Brissett. Throw left side complete. That's
Thankfully, that did not switch me into like blocking mode and cause a penalty.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Turner is there for another one. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another.
Not doing a great job getting off the line,
Different ways to create space.
creating any
That
sort of
play,
separation.
with that big wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
From the red zone now, Brissett. And just not enough on the throw there. Down
I'm not sure who that was for. He either overthrew the other receiver or underthrew me, and I'm not sure which one that was.
That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Oh, shoot, 3rd down and 9. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I overreacted there.
See the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, I dropped the fucking touchdown. Oh, you son of a bitch.
It's incomplete. That's a pretty play.
Oh, come on. Are you serious?
And kept them out of the end zone.
That is so frustrating. That's the 2nd touchdown I've dropped today.
Now Washington down by 4. 1:09 to play. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. Now Brissett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that can finish things off for them.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. He's going to let it fly. And that's gonna
It was out of reach. It was out of reach. Oh.
Thing, it stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Gets this to Gibson. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
God damn it.
Look at the clock, you think so, but
Brissett.
it's hard to get a
My
receiver
man,
right.
come on.
They're trained to catch everything.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost.
I'm gonna take a timeout here.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
That wasn't actually the play I wanted to call, but that's okay.
Here's Brissett. Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Brissett.
Game-winning touchdowns! Oh my God! Oh my God! Let's go! 3rd touchdown of the day, 268 yards. That's bad. Oof. Oh my goodness. To give Aaron Rodgers the biggest fuck you. It's absurd that we scored 55 points.
Talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes
Unbelievable.
there's things that we don't see on the surface.
Unbelievable. It's only the 3rd win of the season, but it feels oh so good. Average 5 yards a catch. Win 3 games. Get 3 touchdowns in a game. Okay. 12 receptions, 268. Level 15, absolutely. Good chunk all the way up to level 16. Ooh, an Oakley 24K visor. Whoa. 250 superstar points. Some mouth guards, a back pad. All right. 1 showdown ability slot? No way. Okay, let's do this and let's upgrade our catch, which costs 2 things now. increased catch chance. Oh, Sticky Finger Silver tier unlock requirements. 99 of 100 receptions. Do I not have 100 receptions? What's my character doing? Whew. All right, a couple of games left here. The Jets not in the playoff picture at the moment.
Played some good ball out there today, guys.
3-12. 3-12. Let's go. And by far the best game we've had this season. By far. Okay, so let's check some. I can change my gear. 60 yards after the catch. Okay. Standings. Oh, passing leaders, rushing leaders, receiving. 1451 with 7 touchdowns. 107 receptions. We really stats and awards. Can we just look at the NFL? There it is. NFL. Wow, I am on top of the NFL at 1451. Huh. Wild. 520 after the catch. Under 100 yards a game. Not terrible. I need to get, what, 249 to average 100 yards a game? About 125 yards per game. 14, yeah. All right. Let's, we have another 99 matchup. Nick Bosa this week. Game wrecker here. I mean, this is going to be a bad one. This feels like the last couple of games feel like they're going to be real rough. I know we played the Cowboys pretty tough and lost in overtime, even though we had a big lead, but on-field drills. You know what I should probably do is something. What's happening right now? Oh, wow. Offensive Player of the Week award? What? That's wild. I earn new rewards. Oh, a gold ability slot? What? Sharper cuts frequently win contested catches when covered by linebackers and linemen. Okay. Cool. What I was going to do is look at the... What's on-field drill? Catch in traffic. Release. All right, let's see if we can get +3 or +5 catch in traffic here. Gotta try and lead. There we go. Oops. Oh, wait. Oof, that was a gold? That was that was easily the best way I've ever done at that thing. I don't know what I was doing, if I was doing the timing correct or what, but I was getting past him, especially on those last couple, every single time. And it's nice that you can use those for bonus points, but you don't actually, like, have to. Go with a little extra catching, extra recovery. I don't really care who's in the playoff picture. All right, we're going to face the San Francisco 49ers that I imagine are going to crush us.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next is the Commanders. Burner at wide receiver. Always staying busy. He's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Commanders and the 49ers on EA Sports.
Brock Purdy? Ah. Ooh.
It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field.
All right, let's see if we can maybe... I think it'd be cool to average 100 yards per game. Let's see what we can do.
Washington Commanders. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn on this final day of 2023, New Year's Eve. Folks are fine-tuning their resolutions. Fitness clubs ready for that.
Yes, I fine-tune my resolutions every New Year's Eve. Yeah, there we go. There's me.
The Commanders' offense ready to go here in front of the home.
60 yards after the catch. 3 touchdowns between the 2 games.
And you wonder, what can he do for an encore, Charles, after the numbers that he put up a week ago?
That's a great question, because not only was he the talk of the NFL, he's talking the entire football world. You had little kids out there begging their parents for his jersey, wanting to be him.
What the fuck? Oh, boy. We got rid of that so quickly. Okay, not a great start.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Brissett.
He got sacked. Well, he threw it away at least. I guess that's a positive.
Here he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. You look at this Niner defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question,
There you go.
what's the
A
motivation?
little block win to help with that drop pass. Let's maybe try to get the running game involved here. I don't want to be too air heavy or pass heavy.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 12 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Now here's a little touch.
Oh, you fucking asshole. Are you kidding me?
That big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. Well, I think the hope is, you know, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is not what I'm looking for.
On 3rd and 13.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back seven's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the first down.
Not great.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field.
Okay, there we go. Even though it was red on both sides, a run to the right side made some progress.
7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? Be a little off balance.
Trying to spin there, not a great move on my part.
The first down throw for Brissett. And he knocks the ball away.
Oh, it got swatted away. I thought I had a good read on it. Even kind of tried to slow down there.
Though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Okay. That's all right. 2nd and 10, looking okay.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And in the air once more, it's Brissett.
Get there. There we go. All right. All right.
And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular, not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers.
There we go. Touchdown, baby.
Washington touchdown. His 7th touchdown on the ground and 9th overall. And the Commanders will jump on.
Yeah, it checks out. We have the fucking worst defense.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's a
Not sure who that ball was for.
They just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays. They also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
I think getting him going earlier is actually working in my favor, so I kind of wanted to do that touch pass again, but it was so bad because I'm sure Bose is on the end over there. There you go. There you go.
The pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a 1st down and keep the sticks moving.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. You look at this Niner defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're top 10 unit against the defense.
That's an incomplete pass knocked out. Damn it.
This is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass? I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
I mean, that's where I think those are the throws that are maybe the most frustrating. It's like it's 3rd and 6, and you're throwing it 2 yards down the field. That's not good. That's not helpful.
Here we go on the next drive for Washington. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it?
Oh, I am not on the screen. Again, watching where the ball went. If it's a block in the back, fuck my life. Oh my God.
I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now Brissett. A short one there, caught by Granson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy.
Yeah, let's get a little run going here. I didn't really want to, but
Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
Yeah, there's fucking Bosa again. Goddamn.
Nick Bosa using that speed
Fucking
to
piece
get
of
in there
shit.
and break that play up. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Brissett now. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
There we go. A little first down action.
Gets this to the other side of
That'll
midfield
work.
across the
That'll work.
45 before going out. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Brissett.
Oh.
Incomplete.
Oh, wow. Interesting. They called that one out of reach. Not a drop.
A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On play action, Brissett.
He got sacked. He got sacked. That's a big old fucking sack back there. Jesus, God in heaven.
Players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find any.
It's not disconnected.
And he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
It's not disconnected. I don't know why it's disconnected. Stop.
And the Washington offense heading out.
Oh, God damn it.
First down, Brissett.
Little double coverage over there. Yeah, that's excellent. That's
Well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And good vision there. As a close
I'm so scared about getting a penalty. Like, I am so scared about getting that penalty.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs.
Nice touchdown. There we go. That's a nice throw. Saw that one pretty well. Got behind everybody. Able to catch up to it. Feel like I'm getting into a nice groove.
Player of the week, he was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him.
So 61 yards, 1 touchdown.
The Commanders' offense returning to the field. This drive here beginning probably with
Really? I didn't get a whole lot of yards after the catch. Interesting.
play fake, Brissett. And his throw here's incomplete.
Throw was well short of where the target was looking like it was going to be.
I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And
Robinson's looking pretty good here. Should be getting him more involved.
On the ground for him so far.
I actually hit the wrong button. I did not want to call this play.
That type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third and short yardage, Brissett. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have
Cut my route short because it looked like both of the defenders were dropping back into coverage a little bit, so I wanted to try and give him an option to work with.
on the run. It's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for
Don't get a penalty.
3 yards, but no more
Don't
than
get
that.
another penalty.
Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
That was
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
needed to be up the field a little bit more. I needed more what he did for the touchdown throw.
Get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he got sacked. Excellent. Fuck.
Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
A good scheme and an early.
Now we get
Yeah,
another
that
look at
checks
Washington on offense.
Once again, we got to get it done as a group. Don't worry.
Brissett to throw on first.
Shocked that was not an interception. Like, just unbelievably surprised.
He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not
This is the Jacoby Brissett we've seen. Just kind of.
Back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60%. Just
I had that. I fucking had that shit.
First possession of the second half now for Washington. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball.
At least caught that ball. Need about 55 yards, 53 yards. Not doing a lot as far as the.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
There's nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Just because it's green doesn't mean that it's.
I feel like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Second down, Brissett.
Oh.
Got a man, it's Rodriguez.
Oh my.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Another illegal block in the back. Jesus fucking Christ.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
I need to stop doing that. Stop running back towards the play.
A second down throw for Brissett.
That should have been intercepted. That should have been intercepted. You need to hold on to the ball for just like another split second. Give me a chance to get open.
Got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield, and you just continue to harass the receivers.
Oh my God, that was so short. That is so unbelievably short.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. They begin the drive with Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
In trouble, and he's taken down. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
An assortment of sacks in this game. This one the product of a good jump and terrific effort. Moves quickly off the snap of the ball. Doesn't let up until he's in the backfield and impacting the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There we go. That's a nice catch. God damn it. God damn it.
40 before he's taken down.
I don't want to even run this play.
Oh, he fakes a spike.
I don't know what it is, but like if you click the stick or double tap X or something, I don't know what is bringing that up. I don't want to waste a timeout.
Play has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first round.
Problem is that it's a waste of a down or a waste of a timeout.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw, Brissett.
Oh, he threw an interception. It was so far behind the receiver that he was intended.
And a terrific return as he takes this
Ugh.
thing down near the 20-yard line. Brissett now on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's complete.
Up over 100.
Signs of life in what's been a dormant
It did it again.
second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, gonna throw it. And that is gonna wind up incomplete. So they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw is Brissett.
Oh my God.
Is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Again, it's Brissett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now I get scared when I see block win after the ball leaves the quarterback's hands. I'm like, is that another illegal block in the back?
When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone.
There we go.
And get
It's an
a
open
score
play.
because they know they've got to get that done. And
Touchdown, Washington.
A little touchdown action there. That's fine. It's not me, but still a positive. Getting back in this game. Oh man, it was really cool there for a minute until the defense, who can't stop a friggin' runny nose, showed up and was like, defense, what do we do?
Brissett on 1st down.
Yes, excellent. A 14-yard sack. So happy right now. So fucking sick of seeing Aaron Donald and Nick Bosa in the backfield.
2nd and 24. Brissett. Open man is Samuel, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards.
Like, this team feels like it's in a complete rebuild, yet somehow it drafted in the middle of the draft. The defense is porous. The offensive line is god-awful.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
well, you know I'm a defender.
I hit the
So what
wrong
am I going
button.
to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now Brissett on 4th down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He threw it behind.
But they cannot pick up the first.
Threw it behind me.
Possession here turns over with a football. But a Washington
God,
offense
this, like,
to take over again.
So frustrating. Was it like playing this mode with a good quarterback?
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And from the
They're the 32nd ranked team for sacks, and they have 4 today.
Now a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
That is caught, and he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll
Didn't
be
get off the
2nd down.
line of scrimmage all that well that time around.
That completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down.
I don't understand. What's your plan
At
here?
this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 20.
Well, we have our personal goal of 125. One of the 3 touchdowns we need, if we can somehow wiggle another one out of here during garbage time. Who was that to?
To put it mildly for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Brissett now.
Got sacked. Yeah, he sure did. He got sacked for a loss of 8.
Sacked back at the 31. Drake Jackson getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Brissett.
He got sacked again. Oh my fucking God. Have you heard of throwing the football?
Pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
He takes sacks at the worst possible time for such large losses.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time.
I played well. 8 receptions, 129 yards, a touchdown.
Used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be a
Fucking trash. Man, so good. Good individual effort. Oh, we have another. Oh, well, because we're playing the Cowboys. All right, season finale game here. Micah Parsons. Sure. And we will do a little meet and greet. On-field drills. simulate, whatever. I don't really care. Cowboys sitting number 1. Green Bay's all the way up to number 2. Seattle's down to 3. Giants still in the 5 spot on the right-hand side. Bengals have slid to 2 with Kansas City sliding to 3. Broncos, I think, have moved to 6. Buffalo up to 1. I wonder. Let's see. I mean, it might be locked up. But let's... Standings. Z X 13-3. Yeah. What is it? The NFC. Yep. They really didn't put the what the things mean. Okay, good, excellent, good job. Real proud of you. So proud of you. God, we're at the bottom of the NFC. We're the worst team in the league. Wow. Might get an easy win here if they rest their players. I don't know if that's like built in. But hey, I guess at least the Commanders will draft number 1 overall. Is a competent quarterback on the list? Let's see, 1580. So 120 yards in this game, and I can average 100 for the season. 2 touchdowns for the season goal. I'm curious to see, because theoretically, if this team has everything locked up, they wouldn't play any of their starters.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up next is the Commanders. Sure-handed wide receiver.
Your boy. It's
He's
your boy.
Together one of the better
Right here.
seasons in league history. It's the Commanders and the Cowboys.
I can't believe I've managed to amass that amount. If we didn't get screwed with that Cowboys game, we'd already be over 1,700 yards and might be threatening for 2,000. Might. It's still, I think it'd still be pretty far away.
It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling.
Actually, it wouldn't really be all that close.
It'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders.
Be probably close to 1,700 maybe.
And yes, it's January 7th, but we haven't seen you since New Year's Eve, so we have to say Happy New Year, one and all. And partner, Happy New Year to you. This is
Look at me out there leading the huddle.
The Commanders offense set to
Get 125 receiving yards. All right, that's the goal. 125 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. That's what we want to see today.
What can you say about the receiving totals this year for him? Over 1,500 yards now.
Okay, let's be honest about it. In the preseason, we thought he'd have a big year. I mean, that was almost a given, right? Did you expect this big?
No, I think 1,000 yards, yes, but you get over 1,500, that is a solid season.
So that takes us to different categories now. Offensive player of the year, MVP.
How does the snow look bad? This looks so weird.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
There we go. Knock him down just for fun.
It'll be second down. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging.
There's probably no reason for us to win this game. Like, we should probably be tanking. Making sure that we seal up pick number 1.
That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now Brissett. He's got his target.
There we go.
And he's going to have
It's a gain of 9.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That last throw, Charles,
I was
puts
really
him over
hoping to get
15,000
away
yards
from
passing
him.
now for his career.
Turned it up the
Brandon, I know we
sideline.
stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football.
Ooh.
Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that would bring up second down.
At the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Here's Brissett.
Oh, we got rid of it too quickly. He probably needed to. Probably needed to. I definitely broke free on the back end.
Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a first down. Play action now. Brissett.
It's open on the other side. All right, there we go. That's fine. Take a little touchdown action. If we don't get the goal, no big deal. If we don't average 100 yards a game, that's fine.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Brissett. That is incomplete. So
Let's
after
go
the
for a little
incompletion
run
on
play
first,
here,
now
see if we can
2nd and
change
10.
that up for him.
Here's Robinson.
Be careful.
And they bring him to the ground.
Just be careful, that's all.
It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they're able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Brissett's throw taken in by Samuel. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full.
There we go.
What you're going to face, but you know that it's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Oh, wow. 1st and goal. I did not think he was going to get there. Damn.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent. And sometimes
Oh, they're taking me off the field. All right. Yeah, take your best receiver off the field.
The Commanders preparing for their next possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we?
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. And he's been right.
Brissett sets to throw it.
Oh, I broke free.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Now 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man
There we go. Here we go. Little medium reception there.
Washington has an injured
Racking
player
up
down
some
on the
small
field. This is just
bits.
the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
I pushed X. Oh.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Oh, brutal. He gave me the throw that I kind of wanted, and I just couldn't come up with it. Oh, it's so frustrating.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks, got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Game, are you okay?
The entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Able to find the open man.
There we go.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle.
Hello, tall man. How are you?
Receiving this season, that catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
A first down throw for Brissett.
That's a great adjustment. Look at that. Look at me and Brissett being on the same team, or on the same page.
Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Probably should stop hitting B for spin moves. That sounds like it's not going to be a thing that's going to work out super well for me.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. To throw, Brissett. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. To throw is Brissett. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit.
That throw was so out of the way. God damn it.
Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. First down, Brissett.
Sacked. Yeah, that checks out.
Buried by multiple defenders. First play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Brissett. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll get it out near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, here's Brissett. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might...
If you'd stop looking away from, me.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half...
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. You stupid fucking offensive line.
And give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Brissett.
That's not the route I was supposed to run at all, but I got kind of pushed inside and thought, you know what, fuck it.
I know it looks like fun to guys like you and me. We're up here in the booth and everyone watching on television, but are you kidding me? In the snow, that type of a play, in the cold, you know that had to hurt to make that play.
I'm just mad he didn't make a snow angel while he was down there.
No! Get out of the goddamn way! Oh my God, it should be 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Brissett on 1st down. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
Into the air once more. It's Brissett. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Throwing, Brissett. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st
That
down.
makes up for the 3 yards that I lost.
Good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player.
Oof.
In another zone.
Actually surprised I held on to that,
back-to-back
up onto that
receptions
ball.
for him, but it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll throw again. Brissett to the right side and into the hands of the tight end Granson.
All right.
It's halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Here's Brissett. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field.
Let's go. Touchdown, baby.
They really increased their cushion. Felt very military to me.
Okay,
Precise,
1
methodical,
touchdown.
that's one of the words you've taught me.
1 of 2.
They just got it done.
We need 1 touchdown and about 20 yards to hit our goals.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also
The Washington offense back out there. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they
That's all right.
discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Now Brissett. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
He's thrown a couple of those passes to me on that route that go up the field, and it confused me.
Old momentum. He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Hey, he got sacked again. Who would have guessed? Oh, an important down, like a 3rd and 10. Obviously, hold on to the ball for the entirety of the time you're fucking back there.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. Brissett now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage.
All right, so there we go. We will have over 1,700 yards of receiving this year. That's over 100 yards per contest.
That they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me this
And I did not run that route correctly at all.
You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. A short one there, caught by Granson.
If we can get one more touchdown, we'll have our touchdown season goal.
Before he's taken down, a pretty good game. That one good for 10 yards.
And that's where the game that I lost against this very Dallas Cowboys team could actually come back to haunt us.
The slot man in motion right. Play fake, Brissett.
Okay.
He's got Granson, his tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. I thought the ball was for me. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Again, it's Brissett.
Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. That's a fucking terrible throw.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense. And the Washington offense going back to work. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, you picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw...
We're going to run the ball and take it out of Jacoby Brissett's terrible decision-making hands.
It could end up in enemy's hands again.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And at a 42-yard line here, brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
There we go.
Do they have to use
There we go. There we go.
Stop you. You're taking charge.
44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back.
You stupid asshole. Fucking stupid asshole. What are you doing, Brissett?
Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Brissett.
I have no idea how I caught that.
Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Oh, able to avoid him. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. inside the 20. Antonio Gibson, and he takes it in.
Hey, we failed our thing, but we scored a touchdown, and that is what matters.
Antonio Gibson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commander.
All right, so we're going to fall short of our season goal of 10 touchdown receptions, which we would have had if the game hadn't have broken in Dallas. So I don't think we recovered that touchdown.
Yeah, in the future, get your own
Yeah.
space heater. Okay, I'm an only child. I don't share very often. But this had to bring out like the 12-year-old in us, didn't it? I mean, to be able to watch this.
Heck yes. I will hold on to our skill points. Okay, so that will conclude the regular season. Man, just missed.
Nice play.
Nice fruit. View the playoff brackets. Let's see. What's the... Can I look at individual stats? Standings? No. Schedule. Is there any sort of schedule? Oh, I can't. Oh, dang. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, if you change that out and you give me the touchdown that I had in the other game, I would have actually had the 10 touchdowns. I kind of thought that that would end up happening, but that's how it goes. Okay, so let's finish out the season. Take a look and follow along. Pittsburgh beats Kansas City. Buffalo beats Denver. Baltimore beats Indianapolis. Tampa Bay takes care of the Giants, a team that you just have not been able to see. 49ers topple the Packers. That's heartbreaking. And the Seahawks fall to the Eagles. It sets up an NFC East matchup. Oh, pardon me. NFC East matchup in the NFC divisional between Dallas and Philadelphia. The Buccaneers play the 49ers. The Bills play the Ravens in an AFC North matchup. Number 1 Bengals versus the number 7 Pittsburgh Steelers. Can't do anything with that because why would you be able to be able to do that? Advance week. 17-23 our final total. Oh, the Steelers beat the Bengals. The Ravens over the Bills, setting up a Ravens-Steelers matchup for the Super Bowl. Cowboys take care of the Eagles, and the Buccaneers knock off the 49ers. So, could be the worst Super Bowl of all time. Steelers and Cowboys. Disgusting. A man of the year, a champion on and off the field. Would you watch the Bandits organization? Didn't know you made such a different off the field, no matter what's happening going forward. But legend wide, home now? Nah, I don't. Pro Bowl roster. Heyo. Wide receiver 1 for the NFC. Let's go. Oh, it like already simulated it. Oh, I got an achievement. Whoa! 100 gamer score. Let's go. I'll take that. What's that put me at? 264,000? Hell yeah. View yearly awards. MVP. Oh. Coach of the year. Oh, that's all you could look at? Oh. Offensive player of the year. Defensive player of the year, Von Miller. Rookie of the year, Richardson. Will Anderson Jr., quarterback. Running back, wide receiver. Best kicker, Greg Zerloin. The NFC, the offensive player of the year, Cooper Kupp. Defensive player of the year, Micah Parsons. Rookie of the year. Oh, that's me, baby. Defensive rookie of the year, Jalen Carter. Best quarterback, Prescott. Running back, McCaffrey. Wide receiver, Kupp. We were third. Damn. Offensive lineman, not a Washington Commander. Well, cool. So it's Ravens, Cowboys, which already got simulated 49-6 in a closer game in the NFC, 35-24. These menus are so bad. Oh, was that it? 2023 season recap? Oh, gross. Hey, at least we were offensive rookie of the year. 34-28. Dallas Cowboys win their 6th Super Bowl. Dak Prescott, your Super Bowl MVP. Lamar Jackson's got to win a Super Bowl at some point, right? 2023 retirements. Hopefully it's Jacoby Brissett. Harrison Smith. Folk. Oh, wow. Taysom Hill. Interesting. I need, like, Brian Hoyer. Aaron Rodgers retires. Okay. Good luck with that. I need, like, Tyrod Taylor. Notable position change, player edit, practice squad. Like, notable wide receivers here? Oh, there we go. Andre Roberts. Chase Daniel? Chase Daniel's still in the league? He's hanging out? I bet he retires in the first year of every season. Staff week? All right. Resign players? Okay, I don't have any control over that. Kind of weird that this, like, exists. Free agency? Advanced to preseason? Is that it? I'm going to guess that that's it. I was kind of wondering if there would be any sort of, like, training camp or anything like that, but seems like the most bare bones version of a feature that they had 15 years ago and then stripped out and then kind of put back in. I don't know. This is such an interesting franchise to follow. I think there's a lot of promise and potential with wildcard football, but I'm also super worried. Okay, And that's it. Okay. Everything's locked. Dismissed. Now, is there a way? Hot commodity, a brand new deal. Popping off with Nike. Yeah, sure. Jordan, why not? Is that it? Makes you do that before doing anything. Sure, recovery. Alright, so upgrade player, change gear. I don't see upgrade player, change gear. Depth chart. Oh boy. Oh no. Eesh. That's not good. Well, Kobe Brissett's no longer with the team. We're number 1, even though he should be number 1. We are a solid number 2 receiver, though, which is a positive. I don't see anywhere to get traded. I would like to be traded, please. Is there like a report? Franchise settings? Probably not that. League settings? Okay. No? Alright. Well, the offseason is about what I expected. I didn't think it would be anything that's terribly exciting. Then I guess you just kind of do this and build your character. It's pretty interesting. I don't really know what kind of achievements you can get in this sort of thing. Yeah. Rookies X Factor. Oh, you could win MVP. Oh, okay. Win MVP with one of your players. Max level with your avatar and the various positions. Okay. All right. So there you go. That's a complete season with the wide receiver special thing. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. This was fun. I enjoyed this. Hopefully you did too. If you'd like to see more content from me, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks so much again for hanging out. I appreciate it. And we will see you another day in a different video. We'll have more content coming soon for you to watch. Goodbye. If you want more NFL, check back tomorrow. Random rosters going strong. Good sports. Thank God Jacoby Brissett's not on the team, but I don't know if a rookie quarterback's going to make that any better. Will we ever come back to this? I don't know, maybe.